I actually, when we were in Ontario, California, about 6 or 7 months before my deal was up, I met Matt and Nick and had dinner with them just to chat with them. I mean, we've been friends ever since, I met them when I first had my run in TNA. And then, like, we worked closely, and we had worked together to come up with an angle where we were actually going to have TNA and Ring of Honor working hand in hand in conjunction. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
And we were going to do this whole angle with the Hardys and the Young Bucks from the Broken Mat stuff. And we'd started that like when I showed up at Final Battle for Ring of Honor with them. And then we showed up when our contracts ran out and still came to Ring of Honor and like beat them for the tag titles.
Was that in Lakeland or something? Or
that is when we dropped the titles to them before we debuted in WrestleMania.
The day before, right? Or something. Yeah.
But we had a deal set up, and we were going to do like a 3 or 4 month program that was going to span across Ring of Honor television and TNA. It was
great.
Huge. The reason it didn't happen was because of Jeff Jarrett. He had just came in. Anthem had just bought TNA. Jeff Jarrett was in a bad place in his life, with his issues that he had going on, and he was the one who caused the issues that shut it down. And then I talked to Triple H, like when our deal was up. We ended up returning to WWE because we had a good offer, and we were like, okay, well, we'll go here and we'll finish up or whatever. And that deal ended up being suspended. But ever since that time when I worked more than Jeff, it was me working with like Matt and Nick to like, kind of like create and carve this angle out that we were going to do for multiple months over these 2 different companies. And then like once that didn't happen, we still stayed in touch. We're still great friends and whatnot. But I just had dinner with them. And we were just talking about different things, and AEW came out, I said, well, I'm just going to kind of see what happens these next few months for me and see what I think is my best bet going forward, because it is important to me to finish up strong as I end my career. And then just like I pitched idea after idea after idea after idea to WWE, and just like on my own, I never got any feedback. I would hear a little chatter here, a little chatter there, but there was never anything that like stuck or like, anything that ever like sparked any kind of like creative fire in Vince's mind, so then I just like became frustrating. And then like, they were just trying to re-sign me now at this point just to have me under contract. So I was a WWE property, and like I kept turning down money, which was good money, but like I wanted to be in a prominent role in television, and I don't think Vince saw that for me. And then like even right towards the end, when I did that stuff with Randy, apparently the first time we did the deal with Randy, the promo, and then
that was supposed to be your write-off.
That was supposed to be a write-off,
but you killed it.
But and it did some great rating.
But you also did a great promo that night.
Well, thank you.
You did.
But yeah. And I did that, and then like they brought it back the next week, and then we ended up doing 2. And that week in the production meeting, we were going to have a 2-segment match that was going to end Raw.
Right.
A 2-segment match after I'd had a concerto, and I was going to come out selling a neck brace, and I was like, oh, okay, sure. I'd already pretty much made up my mind. I was gone at this point. Even though they actively tried to sign me, I couldn't like have any kind of creative assurances, and that's what I wanted at this point. And I wanted like a dialogue with Vince, like, hey, I need to know that you have my back and you're going to like protect my creative interest. This isn't just like, hey, I want this older guy because like he has some star power to his name or whatever. So that day in the production meeting, Vince's like, I don't think we should have this match because I think Matt's leaving. I don't think he's going to stay. I don't think he's signing. I think he's leaving. And I remember Paul Heyman grabbed me and said, tell me the truth. Are you leaving? I said, I don't know. I said, if there's nothing for me to do here, I said, I can go elsewhere and be utilized in a better way. And that's what's important to me here towards the end of my career. What a weird day. And it was like, I was very honest and open with everyone. And I told everyone from Vince all the way down what I wanted and like kind of what I expected if I was going to stay around. And, once we were on the same page, then I said, okay, well, thank you guys very much. I'll go my own way.